In a world that looks purely physical, what truly shapes our lives is often invisible. Your thoughts, emotions, words, habits, and inner state all carry energy. And that energy quietly influences how you show up and what shows up for you. You are not a separate, isolated individual moving through life alone. You are constantly interacting with the environment around you. The mindset and emotional frequency you live in every day gradually become your reality, without announcements, without noise. The life you're experiencing right now isn't defined by luck. It's shaped by the inner state you've been living in. 1. When your inner state is strong, life meets you halfway. You don't need to chase everything. You don't need to force outcomes. When you build solid inner strength, the right opportunities tend to appear naturally, at the right time. Growth attracts. Desperation repels. Opportunities are not something you hunt endlessly. They are something you become ready for. Maturity, clarity, and self-respect are far more magnetic than urgency or comparison. You don't pursue. You invite. You don't compete. You align. That's how people with a grounded, elevated mindset move through life. Quietly confident, deeply effective. 2. Real strength doesn't need to be loud. True power doesn't shout. It doesn't rush to explain itself. It doesn't need constant validation. Think of a mountain. It doesn't move to prove its presence. Think of the ocean. It doesn't speak loudly, yet it holds everything. People with strong inner energy tend to be calm because they understand something essential. Presence speaks louder than performance. You don't need to stand out. You need to stand whole. You don't need to be better than others. You need to be aligned with yourself. 3. The more you let go, the more space you create. The harder you cling to outcomes, people, or control, the more anxious and restricted you become. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means creating space. Space for growth. Space for clarity. Space for something better to enter. Releasing isn't loss. It's trust. Lightness isn't weakness. It's the courage to stop carrying what no longer serves you. 4. When you rise internally, small things lose their power. Drama, opinions, unnecessary conflict, do they still matter when you know who you are and where you're going? People with emotional maturity don't waste energy on battles that don't align with their values. They step back not because they're afraid, but because they've learned discernment. Strong winds disturb shallow roots. Deep roots remain steady. 5. Calm doesn't mean invisible. Some people are quiet, but powerful. They don't compete for attention. They don't push their presence. Yet when they speak, others listen. When they show up, the room shifts. People with high inner clarity don't need to prove anything. Like moonlight, they don't try to outshine the sun, yet they bring calm in the dark. 6. Raise your inner standard, and life reorganizes itself. When you change internally, what no longer fits begins to fall away naturally. You don't need to fight it, you simply outgrow it. Toxic relationships, outdated fears, unnecessary worries, they lose their grip when your inner state rises. It's not that you become more successful. You become clearer, more grounded, more aligned. You're not forcing life anymore. You're living at a level that actually matches who you are becoming. So, how do you elevate your energy? No rituals, no shortcuts, no magic, just daily choices. Practice gratitude for small, real moments. Care deeply, without attachment or expectation. Release what belongs to the past. Stay aware of your thoughts, actions, and emotional patterns. Energy isn't about what you own. It's about who you are becoming, day by day. You don't need to compete for a better life. You need to become the kind of person who can sustain it. You don't need to avoid negative outcomes. You need to cultivate better inner causes. You don't need to control everything. You need to move in harmony with what truly matters. Because life isn't something you conquer, it's something you align with. And happiness isn't something you achieve, it's something you embody.